Hello everyone and welcome back to a video. In today's video we're going to be doing a how to build on the brand new Escanor. So of course this is the brand new UR based Escanor. Also as you can see here, he doesn't actually stand on the ground, he likes to float above it. For some reason I think it's so that the Escanor doesn't look too big, the old one doesn't look too big in the back. But that's okay. So he's got 67,000 CC, this is with attack crit, missing all outfits. He's True Awaken though. I did True Awaken him because of course he is the brand new Festival. Substats, very high pierce rate, good resistance, like mediocre crit chance. It's like good crit chance nowadays, but not like the best. Crit damage, it's okay. It's not the highest, but it's quite high. Crit resistance, pretty standard. Crit defense, pretty standard. Very high lifesteal. 19% lifesteal with no outfits is insanely high. And of course, 10% damage resistance. That is because, of course, he's True Awakened. Onto a single target. So a single target is called Retribution. Damage equal to 200%, and what Retribution does, 2 times crit chance, 1.2% increased damage dealt for every 1% of the hero's remaining HP, and diminished HP, so basically 120% damage increase, I'm pretty sure that would be. Because of course you're always going to be missing, or yeah, it's basically 120% increased damage dealt. An additional damage equal to 50% of final damage. Basically death damage, random damage when resulting in death. So what I think that means is like, if you were to kill an enemy, if you were to kill an enemy, it just gives you like a random amount, I guess, of the damage, not 50%, I guess. Once again, scaling 200%, 300%, or 500%. 200% level 1 is quite high for a single target skill, especially one that has all of like this entire paragraph that goes with it. It's quite high. AoE, Raging Fire, ignores enemies' defense and resistance, and 2 times pierce rate. It's okay. 180, this did get buffed initially on release day 1, it was 150%, but then it got buffed to 180%, and then 270, and then 390 here as well. His ultimate, this is the most pay to win thing about him. Basically, if you don't have him 2-6 or over, you miss like half his passive. Half his ultimate, which is kind of stupid. Increase all stats by 5%, does hellfire damage. When participating in battle, the hero incinerates the target's max HP by 30% of the damage dealt with a Raging Fire effect. Everlasting Flame is applied to the enemies that reach maximum incineration. Hellfire, ignore 30% of defense-related stats. Incinerate, incinerates up to 30% of the max HP of this, at the start of the battle. If 30% of max HP is 300% or higher, the maximum incineration is capped at 300k. Incineration, max HP cannot be healed. Everlasting Flame damage taken from Raging Fire skills increased by 50%. But this is the most pay-to-win thing about it. If you were to get him 2-6, not only do you get all of that, but Scorching Flame, which is an effect from his passive, gives 40% damage reduction, or 40% damage dealt, and then additional damage equal to 30% of remaining at the end of the turn. Basically, this bit is when he dies, when Escanor dies, the turn after, the enemies take 30% of their remaining HP, and then at 6-6, they take 50% of their remaining HP. If you have him 1-6, that doesn't exist, which is stupid. That's literally half of what he does. And then let's go on to his Grace. So his Grace, he does have a Grace, it doesn't change with ult level, it's a Grace. Increase the hero's max HP and crit defense by 10%. Which is actually quite insane. 10% max HP increase and crit defense increase is quite good. Bremide has quite good crit defense with no outfits. On to his passive. Applies Burning Sun on the hero at the start of the battle for 1 turn. The hero does not take more than 50% of their max HP as damage from skills during the enemy's turn. I think it means he's got 50% damage cap turn 1. If the hero dies, allies gain Burning Sun for 3 turns. In addition, all of the hero's stats are increased by 5% for each applicable ally participating in battle, and the hero's attack-related stats are increased by 20% for each applicable ally that dies. The hero is always immune to stat decrease effects. What that means is it's sort of like Mael's one, so even if he gets a bunch of stat increases, let's say Escanor gets 100% all stat boost, none of those stats can be lowered. Even though he got that boost, they can't be lowered because he's immune to stat decrease effects. It's like what Mael has. It's not like the ultimate one, which is like he's only immune. Only his like original stats are immune, so all his buff stats can be lowered. This one, all stat immune. Literally, he can't be lowered at all. Burning Sun inflicts damage, additional damage equal to 40% of the target's max HP when using a single target skill. Basically, it's to counter Gelder and just anyone who has an absurdly high amount of HP, which is basically just Gelder at the moment. Technically, the humans do as well, but humans, the HP is quite balanced. Also, Escanor's sounds in the background are really irritating. Of course, the bit you were missing, the bit of the passive that was missing was this bit here, which is basically when he dies, he inflicts Scorching Flame to the enemies, which lowers the damage dealt by 40% for 1 turn, and then this bit additional damage equal to 30% of their remaining HP at the end of that turn as well. Once again, stacking up to 50% of their max HP. The damage lower doesn't stack, it's just the same from 2/6 onwards, which is quite nice. Onto outfits, gear. Mine's currently attack crit, of course it's Escanor, you should have attack crit and HP defense for him. But he wants to be a DPS. Like, he really badly wants to be DPS, and I think if you give him HP defense, he's going to do no damage. Especially if you don't have him higher level, I feel like he's going to do no damage unless you've got him, like, attack crit, and you've got all weapons for him. HP defense, you're really pushing it. But yeah, he wants attack crit. He wants to be the DPS here. Like melee, Demon King melee, he can actually do quite a bit of damage with HP defense on. So it's completely fine, you know, just use melee with HP defense, run Escanor with attack crit. The teams you can really only use with him are, of course, humans, because he does work with humans, and Sins. That's it. They're the only 2 teams you can really use with him. Doesn't really work with anyone else. Which is, it's okay. It's not like the Ultimate One, who doesn't really care who he works with. Escanor only really wants to work with humans. You know, this Escanor only works with humans and Sins, which is completely fine. That's really the only 2 teams you'd be using him on anyway. Onto outfits. So, of course, you have his Night Boss one, which is the exact same cut-in as the Ultimate One, and the exact same outfit. They've only just added this one, but it looks okay. You've got this one, which is from the reaching 900 on the payback rewards. You don't have to reach it. If you just wait for Escanor to disappear, it will come back as a 20 diamond outfit, so you can save yourself diamonds there. Paid outfit. My favourite one is this one, just because it looks like Red Escanor and it actually looks pretty cool. Weapons-wise, he doesn't need 4 weapons. Of course, he has 5 outfits already. That is because he's got this one, he's got this one. So that's fine. Weapons, he's only got 4, so he will get a Hawk Pass outfit or a Summer outfit. So, you know, of course, the Summer outfit will be paid only, but he'll also have a 5th weapon probably pretty soon. Headgears, he also has 5 as well, because his affinity gave him headgear. So all he's really missing is a weapon for him to be at his max CC. I think when he is at his max CC, he will be the highest character in the game, followed closely by Arthur, then Melee, then Goth. I think Goth has the lowest CC out of the UR bases, with, of course, Arthur currently still being the highest, because this man is currently missing a weapon. But yeah, overall he's a good character, should you get him? Yeah, and his banner's insane. His banner currently that he's out on is absurd. You know, you've got so many good festivals on it, so many good like non-festival characters. You might as well summon, because even if you only get Escanor 1/6, there's a high chance you get, you know, a few half-decent characters on the way. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next one. Goodbye.